lovely people, and welcome to Yoga with Kate. I hope you're all fit and well. Namaste to you all. Today's class is going to be a Hatha class. It was requested by one of my subscribers, and today we're going to be working most of those muscles groups. It's going to be a lovely restorative practice with a lot of work for our hamstrings. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so starting our practice in Shavasana, lying on our mats, palms facing upwards towards the ceiling. Just let those feet flop out to the side, spine and back nice and relaxed on your mat. As always, if you could just tuck your chin into your chest for me, pop your head back down on your mat, just to ensure your spine and neck is nice and long. So starting off with our simple pranayama breathing, inhaling, exhaling through the nostrils. On the inhalation, your stomach should rise, and on the exhalation, your stomach should lower, just to ensure you're using your full lung capacity. So counting you in, inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Inhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. Exhaling on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6. So as always, we'll stay with that breath work throughout our practice. No holding your breath in yoga. Bring some gentle movement back to your body now, just wiggling fingers and toes. Gently turning those feet, rocking those feet all the way from those hip sockets, everything lovely and relaxed. Gently rolling the arms, wrists, hands, gently by your body. And lastly, we're just gently turning the head from side to side. So first for our stretches now, we're just inhaling the arms by the head, really big stretch into fingers and toes. You feel a nice stretch going on in those abdominal muscles. And then exhale the arms down by your side. We're doing that one more time, inhaling, really big stretch into fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. So warm-ups now, taking the right knee into the chest, interlinking those fingers just below that kneecap. And pulling it in as tight as you can. Should feel a nice sort of work going on in your right hip area. Spine back should feel nice and flat on the mat. Nice deep breaths. Okay, so on the next inhale, we're just going to inhale our nose up to touch the knee. Nose up to touch the knee, keep your shoulders rolled back down away from those ears, staying there for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down. Well done. So we're going to drop that right leg down to the mat, bring the left knee into the chest, interlinking those fingers just below that left knee, and pull that knee in nice and tight to your body. Nice deep breaths. Okay, so the next inhale, inhaling on nose up to touch the knee again, nose up to touch the knee, see it again, shoulders roll back and down, neck nice and long, crown of your head towards the ceiling. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down, put that leg back down to the mat. Okay, from here, we're just going to come up to seated, legs out in front, grab hold of the fleshy part of your bottom, pull it back so you're sitting on your sitting bones. Paschimottanasana, a lovely seated forward bend. If you've got tight hamstrings or calves, you can bend those knees. Also, if you've got any lower back issues going on. So we're inhaling those arms up to the ceiling, big stretch out, and we're coming forward and down. Now, ideally, thumb and forefinger around the big toes, elbows drop to the sides of the calves, nose to knee, forehead to shin, eventually. If you feel like those shoulders are creeping up around your ears, take your hands to your calf or your ankles, bend your elbows out to the side there, and simply release down. If you're doing this posture, Paschimottanasana, in the morning, you'll find that it's harder to get your nose down towards your knees. Nice deep breaths. Last couple of breaths now. Okay, so just relaxing those arms, we're simply uncurling, pull your tummy in, up we come. Once we're up to seated, we're going to give our shoulders a lovely roll back and down. So we're going to bend our right knee, taking the right foot to the inside of that left leg. We're inhaling the arms up, big stretch up, and we're coming forward and down, forward and down. And again, your spine should be waking up now a little bit, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice and slowly up we come. You guessed it, we're swapping those legs over. So right leg out in front, left foot bends in to the inside. You can sit in a half Padmasana if you wish to. Inhaling the arms up, big stretch up, and coming forward and down once more. Head and neck relaxed for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, up we come, legs out in front, and yet again give those shoulders a lovely roll back and down. Now today we're going to be doing our lovely tabletop, a bit of work for those arms, so it may be Hatha, but it's still working on that strength. Placing your hands just slightly behind your buttocks, fingertips facing forward. Now we're going to bend those knees, feet are just hip distance apart now. If you haven't got a lot of strength in your arms, just do what you can. It's about getting your bottom off the floor. So when you're ready, we're going to try and push ourselves up so we're nice and straight, okay? So staying there, keep those shoulders down, away from those ears, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slowly in control, come down, bottom down to your mat, legs out in front. If you need to, give those knees a little wiggle. So we're coming to sit cross-legged on our mat now, or full Padmasana if you wish to. Okay, cross-legged is absolutely fine. We're inhaling those arms up, big stretch up towards the ceiling, and nice and simply we're just coming forward and down. So you can rest your forehead on your hands or the floor. Just make sure those shoulders aren't creeping up around those ears, and just stay there. Try and ensure that your bottom is still on your mat. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice and slowly we come. Okay, so we're going to place a hand on each of those thighs, and all we're going to do is push on those legs, and we're twisting around to look over our left shoulder. If you wish for more, you're going to place your left hand behind you, right hand on the left thigh, and really squeeze against that leg so you're twisting around to look over to the back wall behind you. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice and gently back to center. So whatever worked for you before, hands on each of those legs. Otherwise, you're taking your left hand over onto that right thigh, right hand comes behind and twisting around, looking over your right shoulder. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come back to center. We're taking those arms up to the ceiling. Nice big inhale. And then forward and down we come once more. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And up we come. So we're still sitting in cross-legged for this, as long as you're comfortable doing so. We're going to raise those arms up to the ceiling. Now we're interlinking those hands, pointing to those fingers, and we're just going to bounce from side to side. You should feel your lungs working nice and well in this posture. It's fantastic posture for the lungs. And just warming that spine up. Okay, so we're coming back up to center. We're taking a nice big inhale, really big stretch up, and we're going over to the right. Over to the right, keep your left buttock down, looking up to the ceiling if you can, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Keep those arms raised, but just release your shoulder blades. Other side to go now. So nice big inhale. Really big stretch up, and over we go to the left. Looking up to the ceiling under your right armpit if you can, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we come to center. Lower down those arms. Well done. Give your shoulders a lovely roll back and down. Now with your right hand, you're going to walk out those fingertips. If you can hear you're dropping down to your elbow, don't panic if you can't. And then you're just dropping that left arm over the top of your head, looking up once more to the ceiling. Keep the shoulder down away from your ear. You feel the stretch down the side of your body. Left buttock on the mat. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up we come. Well done. You guessed it, other side, so walking those fingertips out, yet again, dropping down to the elbow if you can. If you can't, don't worry, just stay on the hand, looking up underneath your right armpit. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, up we come. Now you're going to pop your legs out in front for a well-deserved break. And if you need to, give those knees a little wiggle. Okay, so in contrast to the last posture, we're going to take our legs nice and wide, a nice wide triangle, taking hold of the fleshy part of your bottom and pull it back. In all these postures, if you can, you're trying to keep your legs as straight as you can. So we're working the hamstrings, insides of those thighs, and your toes pointed back to you if you can. So we're raising those arms up to the ceiling, big stretch up, and we're coming forward and down, forward and down. So just let your head hang there. If you're having trouble coming forward and down, keep your hands slightly raised off the mat and simply relax your head down. Gravity will pull you down towards the floor. Nice deep breaths. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, and up we come. So we're going to bend, keep your left leg where it is. We're bending the right knee, taking the right foot to the inside, or half Padmasana if you wish. We're extending the arms up, nice big inhale up to the ceiling. We're twisting over that leg and we're coming forward and down. Forward and down. Now ideally nose and knee are touching. Don't worry if they're not. And if you can't reach down to the foot, just grab hold of the calf or the ankle and relax your head down. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice and gently up we come. So you're reaching your hand down now to your big toe if you're nice and flexible, the calf or the ankle. We're dropping the elbow to the inside of the calf. We're then reaching that arm over the top of your head, then looking up to the ceiling so you feel a massive stretch going down on the right side of your body. Try and make sure your buttocks stay on the mat for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And up we come. So we're going to swap those legs over now. So right leg out to the right. Nice big triangle, foot to the inside of the thigh or half Padmasana if you're flexible. We're inhaling those arms up, big stretch up. Then we're twisting over that right leg and forward and down we come. Yet again, if you can't reach round to the foot, you're taking hold of the calf or the ankle, that's absolutely fine. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, and up you come. So we're going to take the hand down now to the big toe, the calf, the ankle. We're bending that elbow and then we're dropping that arm over the top of the head. Big stretch again down the side of your body. Make sure your left buttock stays on the mat. I know it's not very comfortable. Nice deep breaths. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, up to center. We're going to pop both those legs out into our wide triangle again. Now hopefully we should go down a little bit further this time. Inhaling the arms up, big stretch up, and we're coming forward and down, forward and down. Well done. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Use those hands to push yourselves back up. So our next posture is going to be one of my favorites. It's Sarvangarsana. It's shoulder stand. Now, really importantly in shoulder stand, once you're in this posture, I don't want you moving your head around. So if you need to move this video somewhere that you can see it without when you're lying on your mat, that would be great because I don't want you damaging your neck. So it's a lovely fun posture. I'll talk about what it's good for once we're in it. So you're lying on your mat here. Okay, now to come up into this posture, you've got to roll yourself up and take your hands to your spine. Now, most of that weight should be on your shoulder blades. You can move those hands further up your spine to get a nice right angle on those legs. So you can just stay there if you wish to. If you wish more, we're going to take that right leg over the top of your head. Now, if those toes meet the floor, tuck them under so you're working your hamstrings and really point into that left foot. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that right leg up. Okay, so we're going to lower the left leg down, left leg down. If your toes meet the floor, tuck them under, pointing into those right toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend both of those legs up. So going into Halasana, the plow now, so nice and controlled, lowering both those legs over the top of your head. Now if your toes meet the floor like mine do, you can then bring your hands, arms just behind you on the mat, nice and relaxed. You're going to take those feet as wide as you can, and yet again, if your toes meet the floor, don't worry if they don't. Really work on getting those heels locked back to work those hamstrings. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to walk those feet closer in together. You're going to bend those knees and drop those knees either side of your ears. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten those legs behind you. We're going to roll our spine down vertebra by vertebra. We've got to engage our core for this. So coming down, keep those legs as tight into your body as possible. Nice and slowly. Once the base of your spine where your coccyx hits the mat, you need to make sure it stays flat on the mat as we're coming down with those legs. Nice and slowly. Coming on down. Keep coming down nice and slowly and control. Pull your tummy in. And when those legs have landed on the mat, you're going to bring those knees into your chest for a well-deserved hug. So Sarvangarsana is fantastic posture, stops you getting varicose veins in your legs. It massages your pituitary gland, your hypothalamus, your thyroid, your parathyroid, gets your brain nice and happy, and it's just a fantastic posture for those hamstrings. It's a little gentle rock from side to side, and then when you're ready, up we come. So we're going to come up to standing now. If you need a sip of drink, have a sip of drink. Well done. Okay, so some standing postures now. Taking our stance nice and wide. We want our feet parallel facing forward. We're locking back those knees. Now behind your back, you're clasping those hands, interlinking your fingers. Push them down away to the floor, and we're simply dropping forward and down, dropping those arms over the top of your head. So as always in this posture, head and neck completely relaxed. Give your head and neck a little gentle shake from side to side. Now if you wish for more here, push your weight forward onto your toes. Push your bottom tailbone up a bit more to the ceiling to feel a deep stretch down the backs of those buttocks and those hamstrings. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hands down to the mat, head hanging, arms hanging, head and neck gentle shake from side to side. So keep your left hand on the mat. As you look down towards the floor, we're taking the right arm up to the ceiling, twisting around, looking up to that hand. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Head hanging, arms hanging, head and neck gentle shake from side to side. Keeping your right hand to the mat now, where you look to the floor, then taking that left arm up, twisting around. If it's bad for your neck, look down to the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, head hanging, arms hanging, bend your knees if you need to here. We're just uncurling. Rebuild that spine, up we come. Then give your shoulders a lovely roll back and down, and walk those feet back in together. Okay, so we're going to pop our right leg out in front of us. We want our heel back on the left foot. Now your alignment of your feet, you want your heels in alignment here. So we're going to raise those arms up to the ceiling, big stretch up, and then we're coming forward and down. Now, if you can't reach your hands down to the mat, either side of the foot, you can push on the leg, but never on the knee, please. Once you're here, you're going to work that right buttock back. You should feel a massive stretch at the back of the hamstring. If you want more, you're going to take those toes up to the ceiling. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in and up we come. We're stepping that left foot in and taking that right foot back. Yet again, have a look at your alignment. You want your heels in alignment. We're extending the arms up, nice big inhale, big stretch up, and then we're coming forward and down. So yet again, if you can, hands either side of the foot. Don't worry if you can't, but no pressing on the knee, please. Toes up to the ceiling there. Really work that left glute back. You feel a lovely stretch up the back of the leg for those hamstrings. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Step that foot in. So we're going to be working on our Trikonasanas today. So right foot out to the right, heel back on the left foot, tummy back to center. Raising those arms up to shoulder level, bringing the right arm down and the left arm up. Right arm down, left arm up. So don't be fooled. Don't bring your body forward. You need to feel it down the side of your body. That means keeping the hand up a bit further on the leg and just gently resting for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come. Keep those arms raised. We're swiveling around those feet. So left foot out to the left, heel back on the right foot, then tummy back to center. Left arm down. Okay, then right arm reach into those fingertips, looking up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more done. Up we come. One more of these, and you can have a little rest again. So heel back on that left foot, tummy back to center, right arm down, then the left arm drops over the top, looking up, staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more done. Back up to center. One more of these. So swivel those feet around, tummy back to center, left arm down, right arm over the top, looking up if you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more done, and up you come. Now, we're going to take our feet hip distance apart. We're interlinking those fingers in front of us, and then we're going to push our hands away. Now, it's a lovely one for the spine and the back here. We're going to bend our knees, and I'm going to show you this from the side. We're going to tuck our bottoms under, and then you're squeezing your hands away and look down towards your tummy. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come, and just give those arms a little swing. Well done. Okay, so as always, if you need to stop for a little drink, have a little drink. We're going to be doing our sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. We're doing these nice and slowly. Okay, it's a Hatha class. It's more about taking our time and enjoying those postures. So front to the mats. Feet into Tadasana, hip width apart, palms facing forward. We're going to give our shoulders lovely roll down and keep them pushed down. Tuck your tailbone under slightly so your pelvis is in neutral, and just close your eyes there for a second. We're taking the toes up towards the ceiling, a little bit more yoga for the toes, and then plant them back down. We're taking a nice big inhale. Exhale into prayer, open your eyes. Namaste, everybody. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the right leg back, retain your breath. Take the other leg back into plank. Coming down knees or chaturanga here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog. So it's our warm-up round of down dog. So walk out those feet, pedal those feet, go up on those toes, head and neck nice and relaxed. Okay, trying to get our bottom tailbone up towards the ceiling and just stay there. Nice deep breaths. Okay, so looking forward, inhaling that right foot all the way through in between the hands. Exhale the other leg through to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side. Inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the left leg back, retain your breath. Take the other leg back into plank. Coming down knees, chest, nose, forehead or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog. So yet again, walk out those feet, have a little bit of fun. Head and neck nice and relaxed. Looking forward, inhaling your left foot all the way through in between the hands. Exhale the other leg through to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side. Inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling forward and down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the right leg back, retain your breath. Take the other leg back into plank. Coming down knees or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale, back into down dog. So we'll be doing our three-legged dog today. So you're going to keep your left foot on the mat and take your right leg up. Right leg up. And you want your hips square to the floor, toes pointing towards the floor. You should feel a massive stretch going down the back of the left hamstring. You should find your foot is flat on the floor or closer to it if it wasn't. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back into plank, coming down, knees, chest, nose, forehead, or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog, head and neck, gentle shake from side to side. Giving your right foot on the mat now, taking your left leg up into three-legged dog yet again. Hips square to the floor. Big stretch for that right hamstring. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back into plank, coming down, knees, chest, nose, forehead, or chaturanga if you're feeling strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog. Looking forward, inhaling that right foot all the way through in between the hands. Exhale the other leg through to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, arms by your side. Inhaling. Exhaling into prayer. Inhaling the arms up, look up. Exhaling, falling down to a standing forward bend. Inhaling the left leg back, retain your breath. Take the other leg back into plank. Coming down, knees, chest, nose, forehead, or chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog. Okay, keep your left foot where it is. We're going to bring our right foot through to the outside of the right hand. Now, if you're feeling quite worn out in this, you can drop down to your left knee if you need to. Okay, and we're just going to stay there. We're going to sink on down. Otherwise, just hands, elbows to the mat. And if you can, lock back that left knee. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hands back to the mat. We're going to take that right leg back, coming down, knees, chest, nose, forehead once more for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog, head and neck, gentle shake from side to side. Okay, coming your right foot where it is. Bring the left foot through to the outside. So yet again, if you're feeling tired now, you can drop down to that right knee. It's more about opening this hip. Hands to the mat if you can, elbows to the mat. If you wish for more, you can lock back that right knee. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Drop your knee down, hands back to the mat. Taking that leg back, coming down, knees, chest, nose, forehead. Coming down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling into cobra. Exhale. Back into down dog. Looking forward, inhaling that left foot all the way through in between the hands. Exhale the other leg through to a standing forward bend. Now just stay there. We're going to take those feet a little bit further apart than hip distance. We're going to clasp opposite elbows here and we're just going to hang. Head and neck nice and relaxed. You can do a little gentle wobble if you wish. And if you wish for more here, we're going to try and get that weight forward onto those toes. Pushing your bottom tailbone up towards the ceiling. Just stay there. If you want to take your hands all the way down to the mat, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so nice and slowly, pull your tummy in. We're just uncurling. Take your chin into your chest. It stops you getting dizzy. We're coming all the way up and give your shoulders a lovely roll. Back and down. Well done. So we're back to our mat now. We're going to do our Ardha Matsendrasana. Fantastic spinal twist. Legs out in front. Grab hold of the fleshy part of your bottom. Put it back so you're sitting on your sitting bones. So we're going to take the right foot over the left leg. Right foot over the left leg. Now, with this, you're going to keep your left leg out in front. If you do want a little bit more here, you can bend that left leg back. But it's really important both your buttocks stay on the mat. So we're going to take our right hand behind us at the base of the spine, left arm pushes on the right thigh, and we're twisting around looking over that right shoulder. So it's a big spinal twist this. If you're quite flexible and you want to give it a go, it's no problem. You're going to go into the bind. So left arm goes underneath the right leg, right hand comes behind, and we're interlinking those fingers and twisting around to look at the back of the room. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back to the center. We're going to pop our legs out in front, doing a little twist from our middles. Okay, so swapping over sides now. So left foot over right thigh, left foot over right thigh. For easier, keep this right leg extended out in front. Otherwise, you're going to bend the knee and bring that foot back. Yet again, both your buttocks should be on your mat. So first option, left hand to the base of the spine, right arm pushes on that right thigh, and you're twisting around, pushing on that leg, looking to the back of the room. If you wish to go into the bind, you're hooking the right arm underneath that left leg, left hand behind, clasping those hands, twist around to look at the back of the room. Staying there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Pop those legs back out in front. Little twist from your middle. And you'll be pleased to know we're coming down to lying on our mats. Now, we're not quite finished yet. So we're going to bend those knees. Now, with your legs, for easier, you're going to keep your soles of your feet together. If you wish for more, you're going to hook the right leg over your left leg like you would if you were sitting cross-legged in a chair. Now, with those knees, you're simply dropping them towards the left side of the room. You're then going to take your right arm out to the right and you're going to look down at your right arm. Now, importantly here, try and make sure your right shoulder blade stays on the mat. These spinal twists are fantastic for your spine. If you want to here, yet again, it's easier. If you want to, just drop those knees together and just stay there. Whatever works for you. Last few breaths. Okay, we're just going to bring those knees back up to center. Unhook those legs, bring the knees into your chest for a little hug and rocking gently from side to side. Okay, other side to go. So right foot on the mat. So yet again, you can just keep the feet together and drop those knees to the right hand side with your left arm going out to the right. For a little bit more, you're hooking that left leg over the right leg. So bending those knees and then dropping them to the right hand side. And yet again, left arm goes out to the left this time and looking down that left arm. Very big twist going on. Try and make sure your left shoulder blade stays on the mat rather than getting those knees down towards the floor. Last couple of breaths. Okay, so we're going to take those knees back up to center, untangle the legs if you need to, bringing those knees into your chest for a well-deserved hug, and yet again, just gently rocking from side to side. And you've made it, well done to you. So lying in Shavasana for a brief relaxation. So if you could just tuck your chin into your chest, pop your head back down on your mat, palms facing upwards towards the ceiling. Relax everything. So as always, we're going to work our way through our body to make sure we're not leaving the class with any tension. So starting with your faces, make sure your eyelids, your mouth, your tongue, your jaw are relaxed. No pranayama breathing now. Let your breath resume back to normality. Make sure your jaw's nice and relaxed. We all hold stress in our jaw. Make sure your face is relaxed. Down to your arms, wrists, hands, fingers. Fingers just naturally curled. Should feel a nice warmth of energy in the ends of your fingertips. Down to your spine, your back. Let it sink into your mat, nice and heavy. Around the front to your tummy now. Make sure you're not holding on to any tension there. It's all released. Down the fronts of those thighs to the calves, the feet flopped out to the side, toes completely relaxed. So we're going to keep our eyes closed now, and in your mind I want you to think of somewhere that's nice and peaceful and relaxing for you, maybe somewhere you've been on holiday, and just try to stay with that thought. Okay, in a moment we're going to bring some awareness back to our breath. When we're doing our exhalation through our mouths, I want you to really suck your abdominal muscles in nice and tight to really expel all the air out of the bottom of those lungs. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhaling. And again, when you're ready, nice big inhale. Exhaling. Okay, so just going to bring some very gentle movement back to our bodies now, wiggling fingers and toes. Gently turning those feet out and in, just moving them all the way from those hip sockets, everything lovely and relaxed. Gently rolling the arms, wrists, hands gently by your bodies. And lastly, just gently turning your head from side to side. Fine, love our stretches now. We're just inhaling the arms by the head. Really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. We're doing that one more time. Inhaling, really big stretch in the fingers and toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then exhale the arms down by your side. So we're just going to take the knees into the chest for a fine little hug. And as always, just gently rocking from side to side to give those kidneys a final little massage. And as always, in your own time, there's no rush, either pushing yourself onto your side and up seated or rocking yourself forward with those abs up to seated on your mat. So thank you very much for joining me today for this lovely Hatha class. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment down below to let me know how you got on. As always, if you could like and subscribe to my channel, I'd much appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Om Shanti, which is peace.